Good morning, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Waking Up with Soop and Sugah. I am your host, Soopkichen. With me here today, of course, my two regular co-hosts, Sugah Tits and DJJ Gao.
How's it going?
We're all coming to you live from Plattsburgh, New York for episode 73. It is another beautiful Reset Tuesday. And, yeah, guys, it's, we drove out here. Drove out on Sunday.
All right.
And we got here last night. We got to enjoy the Detroit Lions game. They won, of course. What was that final score, Gal?
24-10.
So
great.
we definitely saw an interesting game. A lot of fumbles.
Yep.
So many fumbles.
So it was a good game. It was a good game to watch. It's been a while since I've seen any Monday Night Football.
Manning went down quite a bit.
Yeah, he definitely did. But yeah, we're here now, guys, and we're going to be here for a while. So it's going to be fun, especially because this is the first time we're seeing Gao in person. We're Facebook friends and stuff. You know, we've seen each other's families.
It's true.
For the most part.
For how long we've known Gao.
I know.
But to be here, all three of us, same room, it's fun.
Pretty awesome. It is.
It is awesome.
So, guys, let's get started right away with our first segment of the morning, video game news. And of course, we're gonna start with Destiny because we started last week. We didn't really finish. We started talking about the story. We kind of dived between the story and all how to level, right? How to get ready. So, I mean, let's wrap up story real quick because we lose our light, and then we end up finding a shard of the Traveler, right? Yeah. Shards of the Traveler. I'm like, when did? So I'm not 100% on my lore, but when did the Traveler make its sacrifice and lose pieces of itself that they're now on Earth? I don't know when that happened. Do you guys know when that happened? So I think maybe we should, get a little flashback story as far as that's concerned. But we've seen shards of the Traveler before, right? I don't know if you guys remember. There was this one mission where the Hive had a shard, remember? And they were using it, and you had to kill the ogre.
Yes.
And then at the end, they transmatted the shard away. So, I mean, we've definitely seen pieces of the Traveler before being used, but to the fact that you're able to get we were able to get our abilities back from them. We completely lost our light. We gained that power back by learning a little bit about our individual subclasses. I know I learned a lot about hunters. And to get your new, subclass.
Yes, which was so exciting to do. I had a lot of fun doing all the new subclasses, gaining them back.
You gain all your power back. You're doing all this stuff, and meanwhile, and this is what I love. This is new that we've never seen before. While you're getting your shit together, you get to see what the bad guy is doing, right? You get to see Gaul and how he's very interested in the speaker. He wants to learn more about the Traveler and why he has chosen us. Like, the Traveler has given us his light.
Yeah, just us. We're technically, the only Guardian. Like, there's one Guardian, no...
And I don't know if you guys know this, but there was a bit of Destiny lore saying that before the Traveler came to us and gave us the light, they gave the Fallen the light. I don't know if you guys knew that. Like, the Fallen, that's the reason why Fallen Vandals can blink and go invisible.
Really?
Yeah, so the Fallen used to have the Traveler the way we do above them, but they failed in whatever their mission was, and the Traveler left them. The Fallen followed the Traveler. That's why they're called the Fallen, by the way, because they were blessed by the light, and then they fell.
And then they fell from the light.
So they followed the Traveler to Earth, where the Traveler then picked us as Guardians, and they're salty about it, and that's why, and that's why Siva, and that's why everything, you know, that has come before. So definitely, you know, you see that the Traveler. I wonder, you know, if the Traveler picks someone before the Fallen.
He just continues to move on.
But Gaul wants to be it. Gaul wants to be a Guardian. Gaul wants to be us. And I don't know about you guys, but at the end of the story, right? Because he's talking to the speaker, and he wants the light for himself, and he feels that he can protect the Traveler way more than we can. But while he's doing all this in the background, right, that other guy, his subordinate that was also his teacher, that was kind of, you know, pushing, like, why don't you just take the fucking light? Like, we got it. Take it. Like, I don't know why you're waiting to get it gifted to you. It's rightfully yours. Fucking take what's yours.
And they got mad, so mad.
Yeah, so they got upset at each other, and then you got to see Gaul kill him. Spoiler alert, if you guys haven't beat the story yet. Fucking Gaul kills the shit out of that guy. I don't remember his name. Do you guys remember his name? I just know he had double chin.
No, yeah. His mentor or something?
Yeah.
The one that adopted him, I guess?
Yeah, the dude that adopted him, yeah.
Because Gaul was a runt? Isn't that what he said?
Yeah, Gaul was, Gaul, I guess kind of like the way the Spartans outcasted their deformed children. You know, that's what the Cabal kind of do. They outcast any Cabal that, like, aren't fit for whatever. And Gaul was like, fuck you guys, I'm gonna show you all. And he did. At the end of the game, like, not at the end of the game, but at the end of the campaign, Gaul had light, and he had supers, and he was switching between arc, solar, and void. Yeah. Right? That final epic boss fight against Gaul was fucking awesome. It was I don't know about you guys, it was really cool. Like, to see him turn into, like, pop a super and start chucking swords at you the way a warlock would.
Yeah.
Like, it was so fucking cool. So I really liked it. Sugah was like, that's it, we killed Gaul. She's like, that was kind of short.
It was so short.
So I thought about it, and I was like, you know what? Two things. One, it's definitely longer than any other campaign, right? Because when we're playing the Dark Below, we don't see what Crota's doing. When we're playing the Taken King, we don't really know what the purpose behind what Oryx is doing is. Like, we don't see his end game. Where here we get to see cutscenes with Gaul, like, explaining basically what he's doing. So I felt we got more story. Like, we definitely got more. Now, as far as it kind of being anticlimactic, like, I'm not 100% sure that it was, guys. Especially because, think about it this way. Had Gaul not killed his general, we would have had to fought that dude before we got to Gaul, right?
Yeah, we would.
Well, because he pissed Gaul off and fucking Gaul nailed him. Like, he just made it a shorter campaign for us. Like, and that's kind of cool to think that, because any regular game would have had you fight that dude and then fight Gaul.
It's true.
Any other game would have been like mini boss fight, boss fight.
Mini boss fight, boss fight.
But in this one, they were like, yo, guys, this shit's gonna go down. Like, Gaul isn't taking any of this. He's killing his own dude. Now all you guys gotta do is get the Gaul. So, you know, thank you very much for that hot temper. We finally kill Gaul, right? Just nail his ass out, lay him flat, and what do we get for the raid? We get the Emperor, the Cabal Emperor. Like, this is the guy. Like, this is the guy that Gaul was trying to overthrow. And that is pretty awesome. When we first dropped into the raid, like, he talks to you. He, like, straight up challenges you, right? And welcomes you to the... Let's talk about this. Like, the gold fucking palace on top of that ship. Everything was covered in gold. The raid was really... It looked awesome. Really cool.
The raid looked beautiful.
Yeah.
So, what do you guys think? I mean... the Cabal. I think the Bungie did a great job with the Cabal, establishing.
Yeah, they did.
Persistence is key.
They established a culture for them, right? I still want to see a Cabal female. They established a culture for them, and they gave us hierarchy, and they gave us something different, right? Because I don't think we've ever seen an enemy that is like covered themselves in gold. This is almost like a golden age way of thinking, right? Because we're not fighting for loot anymore, right? The Fallen aren't fighting for glimmer and jewelry. You know, the Hive aren't doing that. They're fighting for some evil shit. But Gaul and the Emperor, they just want to own planets and resources and be top rich shit in the universe. That's all of what I saw. But yeah, what'd you guys think of the raid? So we definitely started it.
We started.
Yeah, we started it. I like it.
From what I see, I like the mechanics. I think the biggest thing I like is that they really made us work as a team, and it's very challenging, and it gets frustrating, and communication becomes key in it, so it really starts to put a lot of pressure on everybody else to make sure that they're communicating. The way that someone can't just sit there dead for a long time, I feel is a mechanic that really pushed that no guardian left behind. If you're gonna continue, if you're gonna do this, you got to get your teammates and you got to get them quick. So the mechanics that they put in is fun, and I think they did a great job with all the colors and costumes too, right?
Yeah, because you got definitely costumes. Like you say costumes, but the different type of Cabal.
It's and just
because there were Cabal with
dress,
heavy armor.
Yeah.
There were Cabal with like loincloths. The bath dudes, right? The bathers. The bathers. Yeah. They were like naked with like a little loincloth covering their junk. And then there were the other like fancy Roman Cabal with like Titan marks. I don't know if you saw those. They were like white and purple. You know, they looked very Roman with what they were wearing.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, is a lot where, you know, the inspiration for the Cabal comes from is the Roman Empire, you know? Dominus Gaul, you know?
And you can definitely tell. You can see it in all of the design, in the way that when you walk in and you open up the door and the trim on the doors and the colors and whatever. The designs on the floor.
The chalices, the war beasts. Also very Egyptian for me, right? Very like royalty covered in gold. Like almost like what are they called? Hieroglyphs, like on the walls, because they would always do like the they would
hieroglyphics.
Do hieroglyphics, because they would do they had like Cabal dogs painted on the walls. They had they had like the 2 axes on the floor, the 2 Cabals like holding the I think they were axes too, weren't they? And like crossing axes. So they did a really good job, I think, with it.
I think so too. It reminded me when we first landed on the raid and we were looking at that big palace.
Yeah, and
it was kind of like something out of God of War, like Olympus.
Yeah, you were like God of War. Got a lot of God of War in this for some reason.
It was cool.
So, in terms of mechanics, where do you guys feel this raid falls? For me,
I'm liking it.
For me, it felt a little Oryxy.
Yeah, I feel we used a lot of comparisons for people that was very Oryxy. Like when you talk to people and you were like, all right, this is like the totems, this is like this.
Yeah, you have to stand here and deplete your aura and go pick up a new protection, and then stand back here again. So that's as far as we got. That's as far as we got.
We got stuck.
We got stuck there, and you know, limited gaming time. Plus, Sugah and I had to get ready for this trip, so we couldn't hop back on Wednesday.
Leaving the next day.
We couldn't hop back on Wednesday and try it again. You know, we played the raid. We got only so far. We hopped off, and now we're playing Destiny again. So we're gonna give the raid another try today. But
Which will be fun.
But Jesus, I can't wait to see like the rest. I haven't been peeking. Have you been peeking, Gal?
I haven't.
No peeking. But we
haven't
did
watched
find
anyone.
something.
Oh, you went back in.
Right when you land, Killer found it actually. Right when you land at the base of the pillar or that pyramid or whatever, if you run left and like go maybe one level lower, there's a door.
Okay.
And you go in and there's these levers, and all 6 of you have to pull 3, 2, 1, pull, and it says the pathway is clear. Then you run around to the right side on the outside of it, and there's more levers with the code like 1, 5, 3, 2, 4, 6, and for the number of the guardian, you all pull them in number sequence, and it opens up the labyrinth underneath where you find all your chests. So when you beat the bathhouse, you get the aquatic key.
Yeah.
You got to go into the labyrinth and find that chest.
No shit. Oh man, that is awesome. Specific keys for specific chests. Fucking killer. Very nice. Very nice.
Damn. See,
yeah, so already so many secrets in this raid.
Yeah, and you just need time to be able to figure it out.
Yeah, that's all it is.
And unfortunately, it gets hard because everyone just wants to know how to beat it.
Yeah, right. Some people in the group just want to do it.
They want to finish it, where it's like, no, I haven't looked, haven't peeked.
Nope,
Not
no peeking.
Not once.
I don't want to peek.
I know, I don't either.
Same. I didn't want to, take a look at anyone. It was hard because I know Bife was doing videos on, like, Cabal lore. Like, the Emperor and who he is and what he does. And I know, like, watching that, there's going to be, like, clips of the raid, and I don't want to see any of that yet. So it's definitely been hard. I'm not going to say, like...
It's everywhere.
But it's mostly because of the story, because I want to know about the Cabal Emperor. Is he the last dude? Like, did he leave someone in charge when he left the Cabal, home planet? Or are the people back at, the Cabal just ripe for the taking? Right? Like, could one of Oryx's sisters go to the Cabal planet and, take control of these Cabal? So these are... these are the type of questions that I want answered, and I feel like the raid will answer some of them, but then of course like Grimoire cards, because there's still lore, readable lore in this game. If you guys go to like a gun and you like do an R2 tab, like you'll get the
you get even more info on.
You'll get even more info on the gun.
Cool.
So, I just. I can't wait to do the raid, guys. I can't wait to finish it. It's definitely more Oryxy for me.
Yeah, because if you think about the way the bathhouse is set up, it's kind of like the toads. And then doing the crystals on the inside of it, it's kind of like doing the sisters.
Yeah, I know, wasn't it? It's fun how that kind of worked out. And it was helpful also, too, that it did kind of remind people, I guess, of other raids. It made it so that,
It did. We had reference points. We were like, oh, this kind of works like this room. You guys remember that room? So it's going to work like that. Boy, was the beginning fun. Like, when you guys got to hop in there, and then you, like, one team had a guard where all the flag posts went. And then another team, you had to separate into 2 teams of 3. And the other team would have to go fight the bosses in order for them to drop that post. And then you can come over and put it in. And then once you got all 3 in, the door would open and you'd be able to reach the next session of the raid. You know what? Bungie did a pretty good job from what I've seen. Like, so far, what I got, yes, more. Expansion. Do you guys think we'll get another raid with the expansion come December?
We're saying.
What do you think? Remember, Taken King had a raid, or not Taken King? Well, yeah, it did have a raid, but Crota's End had a raid in December.
Yeah.
When Destiny 1 came out, our first expansion was Crota, and we got Crota. So, do you guys think they'll do the same thing, where maybe expansion for raid for the first expansion, no raid for the second expansion again?
I mean, it would be nice if they
I would
gave
think
us
there would
two,
be one, though,
but
because it's Osiris. There should be one.
Fight on.
yes.
And then the other expansions were so that should be one.
Yes.
What if Osiris though is all PvP?
Shut the enemy down.
Right.
What if it's all PvP? They finally give you private matches. They give you like 5 new
we
maps.
unlock that whole thing,
They give you like
you know,
capture
instead
the
of the
flag. What if it's just a purely PvP update? Would that upset you, Gal?
No. Because, I mean,
Victory is all I ask.
it's just everything I go through anyways in PvP. So no difference. Oh, you got an exotic?
An
I
exotic
need
engram.
that.
He needs that. Look at this. Look at my screen now. Jeez.
Screen peeking over here.
Oh, is that not allowed? I'm sorry. Where's my wall divider? Go like with blinders on.
So yeah, I mean, Destiny 1, Destiny 2, I think they definitely stepped up the game here.
Yep.
As far as story, raid, guns. The only alright, let's just knock it out now. What are your starting from Gao over? What are your complaints about Destiny 2?
What was my complaint?
Starting with Gao.
They should have done a better job on the radar. They should have changed it. It is the worst radar in PvP.
Not the worst radar.
It is.
Terrible.
Sugah.
I don't know. I like had one complaint, and I feel like I can't even remember it right now.
Damn, she's drinking the Kool-Aid. She loves it.
I'm drinking the Kool-Aid. I love it. I love it. I don't have any complaints right now. So yeah.
Okay, here's my complaint. Hi, Parker. Parker's in chat, guys.
Hi, Parker.
What up, Parker?
The infusion system for me. The infusion system is confusing
It's confusing.
and a little frustrating because I haven't used the sword that I got for pre-ordering. I haven't used it yet because it's sitting at 250 something in my vault, and I have a ton of like 378 weapons, but I can't infuse any of those into my sword unless I have another sword. So scouts can be infused into scouts, hand cannon.
No.
So that for me is very frustrating. Why do you guys think they
The
changed?
mods too, you know, because like certain things have to have a mod.
If it's got a
and so because
purple
of
mod,
that-
it's worth 5 more light level, and like you probably shouldn't scrap that as opposed to something with a blue mod, you know, which is gonna have that base level. If I have 2 guns that are 275, and one has a purple mod and one has a blue mod, I infuse that blue mod into the purple mod. They're still both 275. My purple modded gun or armor piece is gonna come out to 280.
We're 281 or 282 sometimes. Is it just 5? Is it lock 5?
I've only seen lock 5.
Okay.
Yep.
So that's cool. I get it. You know, it's a purple mod, which is technically more better
More better.
than the blue mod, right?
It's most excellent.
Most excellent. So I get it, but I mean, I don't understand. If you were telling me, Soop, they did it that way, people wouldn't level up so fast. That way you can't just infuse this 280 into this 270 and then you got the 285 that you want. They're doing it so you won't level up so fast. Fuck you. There are people walking around at fucking 300, 301. Like, what is the purpose then of holding me back as far as infusions? Why are you limiting what I can and can't infuse? So you can't give me the excuse that it's to lengthen the life of the game so we don't level up as quick, because that's bullshit.
Because that's bullshit, you guys.
So I don't know. It just sounds like you did it there to frustrate me, right? 'Cause what if I'm a guy that doesn't use grenade launchers at all? I hate grenade launchers. They're the worst fucking thing ever to come to Destiny. Right? I don't. But let's just say I'm that guy.
I'm that guy.
And I've got a shotgun, and I love shotguns, and I got a shotgun sitting at 256, and I get a 275 grenade launcher drop. I hate grenade launchers. I'm not going to use that thing. I'm going to end up scrapping it. Why? Why won't you just let me infuse it into what I'm using?
You're trying to dictate my life, Bungie.
I don't know. But yeah, that's. I think that's the only gripe I have with Destiny right now. I know a lot of people had problems with, and are having problems with the fact that it's 4v4 PvP. They want their 6v6 back.
Yeah. Definitely everyone wants their 6v6 back.
I was telling Sugah, I was like, that 4v4 though, it makes it so much better. Whoever you're playing with, right? The 4 guys that you usually play whatever with. Where are you? Here, go. This is mine.
Here you go.
The 4 guys that you usually play with, you can take them into trials, you can take them into quick play, you can take them into competitive. You guys are used to that synchronized team, always that 4-man team. Also, on the PlayStation side, when we used to play 6v6, there would be 8 of us in party chat, 6 of us would be on a team, and there would be 2 people sitting out, waiting to rotate.
Right.
Where now, there's 8 in a party chat, there's 4 per team, we can have 2 Crucible teams in party chat. No one's left out. Everyone's playing with everyone, everyone's talking with everyone.
I know.
So, I mean, personally, I like it a lot more. I don't mind the PvP at all. What about you guys? Gao tried trials. Little jealous. I saw some trials.
Yeah.
Yep.
We didn't get to play, but we did get to see.
That was a hard map.
That was what we watched. We watched trials. We haven't seen any.
We watched, who did we watch? Jogging Zombies play Little Trials?
Yes.
Who else? It'll come to me. But, yeah, we were watching some people play Trials. It was nice. You load in, it tells you your opponent's stats.
That's really cool.
Right?
Isn't it?
Is your opponent a shade-stepping, fucking, bow-having motherfucker? Or is he a Titan waiting around the corner to Fist of Panic you type of guy? Mm-hmm. And then not only that, his loadout. Their loadouts. You know?
Because everybody was checking them already. Everyone was going in. It was like a whole thing. You got to check quick. So they put it in there. They know. They know that.
Yeah, they did. Hey, you're not hearing any complaints from me. They did a really good job. They, especially with the animations. You come in, you're looking at yourself or the opposite team, and whatever your emote is, you know, you sprinkle a little fucking salt on it, flip over this fucking table. They show it to you.
It's funny.
It is awesome.
I giggle.
So, Gao.
Yes.
Who'd you go in with? Trials. Who were your 3 other people?
Joe.
All right.
Damn. I can't even remember.
Joe Lewis and
Joe Lewis and Company.
Damn, I can't even remember. Why can't I not remember that?
I don't know.
I know we ended up fighting Trey. Trey kicked our ass.
Oh, you guys
Really
matched up with Trey Payne.
Yeah, we were like, dude.
That's funny.
Oh, Parker's like, Parker was there.
Parker was there. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, me. Parker. I don't know what
funny.
she said.
Oh,
I
and
can't
Duck.
hear her.
Doug.
She said Duck.
Duck. Okay. I don't know why I drew a blank on that.
Parker, Duck, Joe, and Gao. Okay.
I did. I drew a blank.
He can't even remember his own
I will
teammates.
steal it if you want
That's
it.
funny.
You can take it, Gal.
So,
Take it back.
did you like it, Gao?
Take it.
1
Yeah,
to 10.
I did, but it was kind of hard because of the way the map was.
Because of the map. So you didn't like the map, but you liked the 4v4 style.
Yeah.
All right. How many dudes did you kill? I know everyone was using their Midas and you didn't have yours.
Under 10, under 5.
But, okay. And when you got those kills, did they feel good or did they feel like, oh, that's bullshit. He shouldn't have killed me.
Time. It was about time. Because I'm telling you right now, that's all Trials is Mida multi-tool and mini-tool. That's all it is. And
Well-
campers and like that map was terrible for one thing. Because there were so many dark corridors that people just crouch and hide in. So they're off radar and they're in the dark. So it's like it was just crap. You know, because you're in the daylight, you're supposed to go to the detonation, and and they're all crouched in these dark little areas. You can't see them, and they just wait for you and pop. And, you know, and you're like, there's so many corridors, you don't know which one to look out for. Like they crisscross with each other. So you think it's clear?
Oh, I mean, we were watching Fallout Plays do it, and he wasn't using the Mida, he was using the hand cannon, and he would stay. What was it? Temple? Temple. I think he'd go Temple, and they'd always set from Temple, and the other team was always trying to shoot him from a distance with the Mida multi-tool. And what they did is they had two guys go around and sneak up behind the dudes that were trying to camp and sit out with the Midas. So I mean, I definitely didn't get to play the map. I don't know what it was like.
It was kind of a sucky map.
Like I said, a little jealous. But they're gonna change. They're gonna change the type again. The type of play. So it's not gonna be countdown this week. This week it's gonna be something else. I think it's gonna be survival.
Yeah, good.
So, what do you guys think about Trials not being like elimination or the same game type over and over again?
I like it. I like that it mixes it up a little bit. I think it's nice because it gives the opportunity for
But then
people,
doesn't it kind of feel like quick play?
a little.
Right? Because
Yes.
you get countdown and quick play, right? You
Yes.
get like all these other Crucible game modes. So...
I understand, and it does kind of feel like quick play.
So what's,
But
like,
it's
besides the gear, besides the fact that it's different gear dropped,
30 seconds.
light level wasn't even active during the first trials. I don't know if they're
Really?
going to activate it, but you can go in there as a 355 and compete with these 383s, 301s, or 283s, 301s. Being a light level 250. So light level not active, rewards dropping. It's the only difference. It's the rewards. The rewards were Osiris rewards, or you'd get tokens. You'd get tokens, and then you'd go to the new lighthouse, which is trippy as fuck. And then there's that one big dude who like rewards you with everything, and there's a unicorn on the other side of the room. Don't ask me about it. Saw Goth go there, but I don't know. I don't like that it's not elimination anymore. For trials, because it just feels, if we're just going to keep switching modes, then it feels almost like Iron Banner. 1 week it's Control, the next week it's Clash, but it's still Iron Banner.
Right.
And I don't think I like that feel for trials. I don't know. What do you guys think?
You don't feel it's enough of a trial.
And I don't know. I kind of like the elimination, right? First team to get
Eliminated?
I think I agree with you because that you get that in competitive. So they should have kept it the way it was and just added a 4v4 and that was it. They shouldn't switch.
Why do you think they did? Because complainers?
Probably.
I don't know. I don't know if you guys noticed, but even if it were complainers, like, I don't know if you guys noticed, but they changed the card. You don't even need 9 wins to go to Lighthouse. You just need 7. They don't give you boons anymore, but that's kind of what boons did, wasn't it? Because there was a
That
boon,
helped you progress.
right, that gave you a win automatically, and then there was a second boon where if you won your first game in the match, it was worth 2. So
So they took that away and just took
And just made it
minus
easy.
2 to get in.
yeah.
Thinking,
yeah.
well, we've had so many Destiny players that weren't able to reach the lighthouse. Why? Yeah, I'll never see it. Never. It's racist.
That's
Bungie's racist.
that Lighthouse. Yeah, you'll never
Yeah.
see it because it's not the
No, I never
Lighthouse.
will.
Destiny 2.
It's true.
No.
It's not the lighthouse
It's something
anymore.
different. It's not the Lighthouse on Mercury.
Yeah.
I never knew what a lighthouse was. I don't know these things.
So, well, definitely we're in early this time, Gal. I'm gonna see what's up with your radar. I think it might be your TV. There's nothing wrong with my radar. But yeah, I think getting in early is also another thing. Like, I don't know about you, Gal. We didn't start playing Trials until like
Later.
Right.
Taken King, I want to say, right?
Zones are yours if you fight.
So definitely being in it early, you get a sense of what's going on, and being in it from the beginning also helps too, because like Gal said, the reason everyone's rocking the Mida multi-tool is because that's like the first and easiest exotic to get right now through the mission quests. You go get your Mida, everyone's got a fucking Mida. Ooh, that gold heart. So, this week it might not be Mida. This week it might be something else. You know? The meta's gonna change. What everyone's using in Trials of Osiris, it's gonna change. You know, I'm definitely looking forward to it. I can't wait for this Friday.
I mean, it was exciting to go in there and everything. I didn't like that map. It was just too easy for people just to hide and crouch and be in the dark and just wipe you out. It was a camper's dream.
It was a camper's dream. That fucking camper.
So yeah, guys, we talk Trials, we talk Raid. Is this week Factions? I think this week is Factions, isn't it?
You're right. I potentially think
we got our Factions back this week. So my Hunter's going Dead Orbit. My Hunter's always been Dead Orbit.
My Warlock has always been Dead Orbit.
So, I mean, I'm definitely going to hop onto Dead Orbit first. What faction you going with first, Gauzy?
I'm going to look at them and just see and decide.
Oh, you're not going to go with your original faction from D1?
I don't know. I want to look at what they got.
So what if they have, and this might be a stretch, but what if they have some faction wars? Like when you go into Crucible, it's a whole bunch of future war cult guys playing up against a bunch of Dead Orbit guys, Gauzy. Would that affect your choice?
No.
Nah.
No, I just want to look at it and see what they got. You know, I might just stick with what I did before. But I'm just going to look.
Okay. Looks like Parker says we'll be getting factions next week. Really? Yeah, you might be right. Did they say the 26th? So, we got time. But,
we got time.
We got so much stuff to do. I don't know about you guys. I haven't finished a Nightfall.
No.
I tried one.
We tried once. We had maybe like 2 or 3 goes to it, but then we had again to do stuff first.
You get ready for the raid. But we had to get ready for the raid.
We had to do stuff.
So, it's just there's so much stuff to do right now in Destiny. It feels good. So I don't know. I guess that does it, guys, for that Destiny news. Any last words on D2 before we
I love it.
move on here?
I love it.
Sugah picked up herself a Saladin.
Oh yeah.
That Target Saladin. It's what was it? The 20-30 inch Saladin?
Yeah.
So she's a happy camper in terms of that.
It's cool. He looks really good.
Guys, let's go over to a little bit of other video game news. Because...
Oh, nobody took my kill, did they?
Everybody gets the kills now.
Today's Tuesday, the 19th, marking the release date of Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite! And even though I can't get my sweet hands on it right now, I did pre-order my copy, and it will be picked up tonight.
Yeah, I'll be waiting for you.
So, when we get back, it's going to be great. We're going to get back to some Marvel vs. Capcom. I can't wait to get my hands on the story. Already people reviewing it, they're saying 8 out of 10. Fucking great game. As promised, I went all out. Got the collector's edition. And Shug is still with me. Comes with 4 statues, $200. So 4 statues, which I can't wait to see. Gives you, what was it? Chun-Li, Iron Man, Mega Man, and Captain Marvel. And then a case with replicas of the Infinity Stones. So for me as a comic book nerd, that right there was like a seller. You could have just given me the Infinity Stones, and I would have been like, yes, I'll fucking pay for it. But on top of it, you gave me 4 statues, and I'm like, thank you. So, I'm excited to get my hands on that. Of course, I'm going to be streaming that. Because it's got story. So, I'm excited. I know Shug's excited. She's like, You know, she's like, we can get it. I'm excited. We can get that. You can pay for that.
There's a lot of really good stuff that they're giving you in it, so it's exciting. It's not just like, oh, you get a little statue, you get a few, you get a bunch, you get a lot of stuff.
You do. You get a lot of stuff, and that's what you want, especially with the DLC characters, the pre-ordered characters. Can't wait to get my hands on Gladiator Hulk. Gladiator Hulk is going to be fun. Yeah, I can't wait to see who else gets this game. Probably Bicho. And play with them. Play with them. Get used to the new mechanics, because of course the button configurations are all new and whatnot. And I just I'm excited. I'm fucking excited. Can't wait to play it. And like I said, as soon as I get back, guys, come October, it's gonna be fun. Sugah, anything on the Marvel vs. Capcom? Gal won't play it. Which is funny. We actually brought the previous Marvel vs. Capcom, Marvel vs. Capcom 3.
So we'll try to get him to play that.
Try to get him to play a little bit of that.
It's fun. I don't know why you don't like it, Gal. It's so much fun.
It's just a certain style game that I like, certain graphics, I mean...
He's more of that Killer Instinct Mortal Kombat type.
More realistic, not cartoony.
Plus, Marvel vs. Capcom is like a faster paced, you know, where the Mortal Kombat in those games, they're slower paced. You know, those kicks take time. You know, those moves take time. Where I feel, you know, Marvel vs. Capcom probably move ridiculously fast for Gao. You know, they're not on my radar. There's no radar on this game. So, well,
I don't know. I mean, if you guys,
you
see the struggle I go through. It's like I try to get to an area and like I pop my super, and you guys already wiped everything out. When I get there, I'm looking, nobody's in the area, so I go there and there's two guys crouched and they wipe me out.
Yeah.
And I'm like, it just sucks. This radar sucks. You know, they should have talked to Gorilla and got some ideas from their radar, because Killzone 3 radar was the best PvP radar out there.
Oh, okay.
I'm serious. This one just sucks.
I don't know. I'm doing good. So Marvel vs. Capcom, Destiny 2. September's definitely busy. Not to mention Pokken Tournament will be coming out too. So I mean, definitely September was a hot month for video games. But it was also a hot time for movies, right, guys? Because I'm pretty sure, is still rocking theaters, and we're about to get. What are we about to get that I'm so excited about? Oh gosh, what's coming out next week, guys?
Is it Geostorm?
No, I'm definitely not excited about Geostorm. Oh, it's gonna be a bad movie. Mark my words right now. It's gonna be like that. It's gonna be like that shark movie that Gao saw. That was also terrible.
Which one are you talking about? Shark movie?
What was it? 42.
Oh, Deep Down. No,
Deep Down.
I said that, I never saw it. I said that it might be good.
Oh yeah, but the reviews said it was garbage.
Yeah.
Kingsman, Secret Service.
There you go. Yes.
Kingsman is coming back to the
awesome.
Golden Circle. Yeah, so that's definitely, that one's coming up. But movies that
Channing Tatum, like an American cowboy. Or
yeah,
it's great.
Definitely looks great. Excited for that one. But let's talk about box office numbers first, guys. Let's see who did what over the weekend. It killing it. Gao, you haven't seen it yet?
Not it, no.
Okay. So, yeah, we haven't seen it either. We've been on the road, but
I mean, it's here.
Yeah, it might be something that we'll do. Oh, that'll be fun. We'll all go watch it together and
In 3D.
in 3D. It's gonna be, yeah, in 3D, and then we can give like a
Talk about
review.
it on the show.
Yeah. So, and like I said, they're definitely talking.
Sequel.
Sequel.
Yeah, well, because if you watch the series, they would flip from they were kids and adults, kids and adults. So I think this first part was all strictly kids. And I heard that they were asking the kids if you could get an actor to play you as an adult, who would you want? And they're going to try to get those actors to do the sequel when the adult version comes out, when they actually face
This
their
is a game
fears
of pure combat
and
potential.
face it.
Okay.
Proud.
So I'm having a hard time here finding the box office numbers.
Why are
So
you-
while I'm looking for that, did you guys see the teaser trailer for Tomb Raider?
No.
Cool. So I saw it. I wasn't very impressed. I do believe we're getting a full trailer today.
Okay.
But I don't know. You know, it kind of feels like they're taking the new feel of the new game, because it feels different from the older ones, right? So they're kind of taking the new feel, and I don't think I like it. I don't think I like it.
Just took the lead.
I don't know. I guess we'll see. You know, in terms of story, but even the two.
Who's taking over the role?
Alicia Vikanders. I was like, I've never heard of her.
All right.
Nope, I haven't.
Yeah,
I was waiting for you to say, like, she played in this movie. She did this movie.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, Vikander doesn't seem to. You know, I don't know. It just doesn't look like. Just doesn't look like Tomb Raider to me, guys. Like, you know, I feel like this is the poster for like Spit on Your Grave or
Right?
like look at this poster. Like, does this feel like Tomb Raider to you?
No.
Right?
It's like Road Warrior Part 2.
So I mean, you know, just because you got a chick in a tank top, you know, it doesn't make
Some
her
tattoos.
Tomb Raider.
Doesn't make her Tomb Raider.
Doesn't make her
Come
Tomb.
on now,
I guess,
guys.
like I said, we'll see. And she's holding the ice pick. So I think they're gonna do like the first game for not like the first original Tomb Raider game, but the first one of the new reboot series. So we'll see. We'll see what the trailer looks like. You know, you know what I want to do? I want to see I want to see the trailer here with Gowsy, so I can see Gow's face. He's like, "Oh, it's so cool! It's gonna be so cool! It's gonna be a really good movie!" And we're gonna be like, "Oh man, it's gonna be so fucking trash."
He doesn't
So
know me very well.
fucking trash. Oh, okay. Okay. All right. Yeah, because he doesn't love the Resident Evil movies.
I love Resident Evil movies.
That's what I'm saying. They are some hot garbage. Anyway.
Shots fired.
Mila
Shots
Jaka sucks.
Well, yeah, everybody's got their own taste.
Yeah, oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
And some of it is bad. So hey, yeah, I unfortunately that's the way I feel this might be going. So we'll see. But
I've never even heard of a new Tomb Raider coming out.
yeah, it's coming out like already. We'll see the trailer. Guys, did you know that it reached 371 million worldwide?
Nice.
Yeah. Fucking killing it. And you were gonna say shit?
No, I was just repeating. what you
Okay.
said.
Yeah, I mean it won. It was second week on top. Number one. And in the second place was American Assassin. With Michael Keaton, right?
Mm-hmm.
Third place is Mother. I did not hear about that one. Fourth place, what do we have here? Home Again. Also, never heard of that one. And then rounding up the top five is The Hitman's Bodyguard. That's that one with
Ryan Reynolds.
Ryan Reynolds and Samuel L. Jackson. Yes.
Yep.
So, I was standing there the whole time. They didn't touch me.
Didn't even touch me. They don't even know.
They don't even know. So, you guys think it's gonna dominate it again next week?
Probably, yeah. We're just getting closer to Halloween.
I don't.
Yeah, getting
Think
closer to
it's gonna
Halloween.
take
You guys
good
think it's gonna make more and more money?
Oh, maybe.
Like it's gonna peak at
oh,
Halloween
God.
and then go down? But still, that's a lot. That's a long time to be up. 2 months? Like that is Guardians of the Galaxy standards right there.
I know. I mean, we have to see it and judge for ourselves if it's doing that well.
You if you fight.
Yeah,
We'll all
we'll
go get scared.
all go get scared.
Minutes.
Gowsy, I need to sleep in your bed.
Guys.
Come
so
on, there's
scared.
one.
I'm so scared, Gowsy.
I'm so scared.
Move over, Trish. So yeah, guys. So I guess that'll do it for this week. We don't really have anything else in terms of movie news here. I know we're waiting on the Kingsman. The Shape of Water is that new Guillermo del Toro movie that's out. I'm not sure if it's going to get a theater release though. I think it's going to be, certain theaters only. Maybe like one of those festival films, because it's definitely going around in festivals right now. And it looks like a very, very interesting movie. So I want to see that. I'm gonna take Shook to see that too. And then eventually I'm gonna get Gao to see it because he needs to know what good movies are. So, Doug Jones, Guillermo del Toro, you cannot go wrong. This combination is as sweet, if not sweeter, than Johnny Depp and God, who's his owner?
Who's his owner? Tell me.
Yeah,
Tim Burton.
Tim Burton. Tim Burton owns Johnny Depp, baby. I don't know if you knew. So yeah, Tim Burton, Johnny Depp.
Got him
That's
at
it.
auction. I know.
Yeah, he bought him at an auction.
Oh, I see. I understand now. That makes sense.
That's the whole
Thank
point
you.
of Cry Baby Cry. So I love it. I love it. Doug Jones, Del Toro, like they always, Hellboy, of course, Pan's Labyrinth. Even before then, like
Pan's Labyrinth was pretty cool.
Pan's Labyrinth was my favorite movie.
It is your favorite movie. By far, hands down.
So I'm excited for The Shape of Water.
Hit them hard.
So we'll see. We'll see. The Shape of Water again is another one of those kind of adult fairy tale films.
You're in the lead.
So we'll see. But
It's not going to go all wishy-washy, is it?
what do you mean all wishy-washy?
Shape of Water.
Oh, God, you're so funny.
Are people going to flood to the theater?
Oh my God. Yeah, no, you got another one? Bye, Parker.
Bye.
Bye, Parker.
Parker's off to do some law enforcement stuff, I'm sure.
Yep.
So yeah, guys. So that'll do it for this week. Let's give people plugs so they can find us. Gowsy, where can people find your
You can
beautiful
find
face?
me, well, here, for one thing. You can find me in
Defeated.
Plattsburgh, New York. Dave Jersey, Plattsburgh, New York. And just go in to my photos, pick a picture, enjoy the lyrics. You can find me in Twitter at DJJ Gal and in Ion Indie Magazine.
There you go. Shuggy, where can people find you?
You can find me online, Twitter at Sugah with the underscore after the Z, not in between the two. So yes, or you can check out all the photos that I've been posting of where we've been going and where we've been traveling on Adela Red on Instagram. So yeah,
Road trip pictures, guys.
Road trip
it's
pictures.
been the whole summer into the fall now.
That's what it is. I, of course, am Soopkichen. That's SOOPKICHEN. You guys can catch me here on Twitch, later on YouTube when this gets uploaded eventually. You can also find me on Twitter and Instagram. Again, that's Soopkichen. Guys, thank you for tuning in. However it is that you tune in, whether it's live here on Twitch, later on YouTube, we appreciate the support. If you are on YouTube, don't forget to give us the thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. Let's get those numbers up. guys, thank you very much. We'll be coming to you next week, Tuesday. I don't want to make any promises, but yesterday in my head I was thinking of maybe a Friday show.
Oh.
So we'll see.
So it's up.
There's
do a
a
Friday
certain
show.
guest that can only come on Fridays, and
Let's
because
do it.
because we're all here, maybe we can have that guest on. So
All right. Well, we'll see what's up.
we'll see what's up. But until then, catch you next time and enjoy your Reset Tuesday. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye. Have a good one.